Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. Back with a very interesting video, and we're gonna explore a tool called Clever Jam. And let's just look at my setup. I have a single phone camera that I'm using to actually record this video, so it's going to be a lot of moving around with this camera. So here's the setup. So this is my Portapack Mayhem that I'm using as a external HackRF. You know that this thing has a touch screen and everything, but you can also use it as a standalone HackRF. So this is being used as an HackRF right now. So I'm going to put this aside. This is connected to my laptop that is running GQRX. You guys can see it here. This is my laptop. So it's connected to my laptop that is running GQRX right now. Now on the other hand, I have my other HackRF, which is right here. This is actually connected to this Linux laptop that is currently running right now. It's running Dragon OS Focal. So the tool is there. The tool that we're going to explore is actually Clever Jam, which is actually installed in this laptop, which is actually running Dragon OS Focal. Now here's the setup. So this laptop is actually going to transmit a signal from HackRF, which will be received by this Mayhem Portapack. So this HackRF is going to act as a transmitter, and this is going to act as a receiver, and the display will be seen on this laptop in front of me, which is running GQRX right now. So the idea is quite simple. So there's an app called Clever Jam that allows you to automate your jamming signal, which means it automatically provides that hopping effect of your jammer and using a JSON file. So when you install Clever Jam, it's in Dragon OS Focal. Just simply go to Other and you will see Clever Jam here. Just simply go open this up and look at the files which are there. So you have clever.py, you have jam_hackrf.py, then you have jam.py. Alright, these are three executable files which are there. Now here's the thing. There's also a file called jam.json. So if you open this up, I have already modified this jam.json file, and I have chosen the frequencies at different frequencies. So for example, I am trying to jam a band that is your FM frequency that has, so it's going to hop from different frequencies. So from 88 megahertz is going to go to 100 megahertz and 102, 104, and then all of a sudden, then this jammer, when it's active, I don't need to do anything. All I need to do is just run this JSON file. This HackRF is going to act as a jammer, and it's going to start sending this jamming signal. And we will see the effect of this using this HackRF Portapack. So the cool thing about it, that you don't need to change the frequency. It will, based on this JSON file, is going to hop onto FM band, it's going to hop onto Wi-Fi band, and you will see this. And it will continuously perform this jamming effect. So the idea being that you can just program your device, you can have it outside, it would automatically perform this type of jamming, and you can continuously, we will see this effect. So that's the idea behind this. So all of the frequencies are set. When you go to actually the JSON file, I have modified this. I have chosen FM different frequency. It only had two frequencies, FM and FM test 2, but I have added a couple more, which include your Wi-Fi frequencies as well. So once you have this thing there, you have modified your JSON file, just simply exit it out. Now you need two terminal spaces. The first thing that you're going to do in the first terminal, so let me clear this out. In first terminal, you're going to run a command call, let me ls it. When you ls it, you're going to run a command called Python, which is jam.py. Jam.py. This is actually going to generate a jamming signal. So you're going to go here and you're going to run // jam.py. So what it will do, it will run this jam generator, all right? This will run this jam generator. I can increase my gain. The gain is maxed out. So this is right now is sending a jamming signal at 446 megahertz. And we can do this. We can look at this by changing my frequency at 446 megahertz. Let's see if I am seeing something like a jamming signal at 446. Indeed, I am seeing a signal. That is a jamming signal. All right, let me move this. So this is a jamming signal that is being generated by this HackRF and is being received by this device. And you can clearly see the effect of this. Now, I can just show you that it's not working by changing the frequency here. And let me just change this frequency to something else. Let me change this to, let's say, 546, and you won't see it. Right, so far so good. Now here's what hopping will take place. Now I'm going to keep this jammer running, and I'm going to go to my JSON file, which is jam.json file, and I'm going to run a command called python3 clever.py double tag file jam.json for duration. You're gonna do this hopping for how many seconds. So I have chosen this to be 5 seconds, so you can see the effect of that on the spectrum here. Now once I run this, once I execute this, now if you want to see this will start jamming at 88 megahertz. So I'm just going to go to my 88 megahertz. Let me go to 80. Let's go somewhere around this. So this is sending signal at 102 megahertz. You gotta have appropriate antennas for that, because this is not an appropriate antenna, but you can see this now is moved on to 2.4 gigahertz. Let me just simply go here. Wait for it. It will come back to, right now, as you can see that it's at FM frequency. Oh, what have I done here? Let me go here. Here we go. Let me increase this. All right. Let's wait for it to come. Come back. Here we go. You can see this effect at 2.471. So this was the jamming signal that was sent. Now, if you were to observe it on my screen, on my Linux laptop right here, it has moved on to jamming frequency, which is at FM band. Since I don't have an appropriate antennas for that, so let me just simply go in. Let me go to 0, and let's try. You can see this jamming effect right here because it's still at 100 megahertz. All right, let me just increase this a little bit so I can see this band. Here we go. So you see this? This is right now at transmitting at 104 megahertz. Now it has moved on to 2480 megahertz. Now I think it came back at 88 megahertz. So this is how you can actually automate your system. And the coolest effect, I think, can be seen at 2.4 gigahertz. I mean, this is just like so cool. Yeah, this is just like so cool. This is like probably the coolest effect. So this is actually being transmitted by my HackRF. So you can automate your script. This is being received by my HackRF in Portapack. And this is the signal that you are seeing. So I just wanted to make this small video that how you can automate your jammer. Clever Jam is the beautiful application which is available in Dragon OS Focal. I hope you find this practical to be useful. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.